LL Cool drunk.
No. Good morning, y'all. So, beef I didn't see coming. Michelle Obama and Stephen A. Smith. Yeah. So Michelle Obama was on her podcast with the one that she does with her brother, Craig, that we've talked about up here, and she had Bowen Yang and Matt Rogers on, who co-host a podcast together, all about like culture and pop culture, right? So they were having a conversation about culture and conversations they have on the podcast, and Michelle Obama made some comments about ESPN that got Stephen A. Smith upset. Let's listen to Michelle.
If I listen to ESPN for an hour, it's like watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's the same drama, and they're yelling at each other, and they don't get along. Stephen A. Smith, he's just like every other
he'd
talk
be a
show
great
host.
Real Housewife.
He would be.
Right.
Right?
It would be amazing.
So that's why I'm like, what's the difference? It's just, it's just sociological drama.
Let the record show Michelle Obama never said Stephen A. Smith would make a good housewife. That was somebody else on the panel.
No, she said he's just like another talk show host.
Yes. And to be honest, if you watch the conversation in full, and this is the opening of the podcast, I don't know how people took it this way, but she wasn't being shady. She was
Not at all.
She was saying that the way because their podcast is doing really, really well.
Drama sells reality shows. Drama sells ESPN's talking head shows.
That is all she
That's
was
it.
saying. And she was talking about how people dragged her because she came out and said that she loves reality TV. And people act like she's not supposed to, but how can she not? Because, controversy and those things that they do on the show.
So she's
sells.
saying there's things that y'all like that push drama and are controversial too.
100%. So then Stephen A. Smith got, on his platform and responded to Michelle Obama. Let's take a listen to Stephen A. Smith.
Respectfully disagreed and still remain pretty salty about what you said about us. And I feel even more adamant about what your husband, Barack Obama, said when he talked to those men in Pittsburgh and implied that to not vote for Kamala is because we're engaging in some sort of misogyny. There are issues that matter to every American citizen. And to sort of blackmail us emotionally into trying to compel us to vote one way or another is part of what won Trump the election. Because that side of the aisle was able to look at the left and say, look at what they'll do to win. And y'all talking about him like he's worse. And in a lot of y'all eyes, he is worse.
I heard no disrespect from either side.
Yeah, I did think that, for what she said and in the context of how she said it, I thought his response was like, it was all this necessary. But I think, he did what he does best. He did exactly what she said. He sells what he needs to say.
Every reaction is a reaction, and he didn't say anything disrespectful. He just said what was on his mind, what his opinion. I don't.
He actually went a little too deep, to be honest with you.
That's what I mean.
He went to the whole Barack.
I was like, whoa.
He's probably been feeling that way for a while and wanted to get it off his chest.
Yeah, because he had talked about when after Kamala Harris lost the election, he had talked about feeling like he was kind of bamboozled by the fact that he thought he had to support her because Kamala Harris is a black woman and all things. But yeah, I just thought that he took it too far. But again, to Michelle Obama's point, he's great at what he does. So people tuned in and listen.
Everybody just selling content. That's literally what it is at the end of the day. Like Michelle Obama was speaking on her platform, and that became content. Stephen A. Smith is using that to speak on his platform, and that's content.
That's it.
Well, speaking of content, Donald Trump had a conversation over the weekend about you, Charlamagne, but not about you this time. We were talking about Diddy. So he was asked
Excuse me? Explain that one, because that don't make no sense.
He had a conversation about you, but we're not talking about you right now yet. And please be careful this morning because I just got here and I need to keep my job.
She put you in the whole Diddy conversation.
I'm saying, like, that make no sense.
Don't say it don't make no sense. We understood it. Your IQ was just low.
Nobody understood that.
She just gave
you Did y'all understand what she said? She's drunk. Exactly.
No, I'm not.
You think you made sense just now, but you didn't. But continue.
Do mad at me because your IQ is low. Okay, well, Donald Trump was having a conversation about whether or not he would pardon Diddy. Let's take a listen.
Sean Diddy Combs.
Right.
Would you consider pardoning him?
Well, he was essentially, I guess, sort of half innocent.
Yes.
I don't know what they do. He's still in jail or something. But, I was very friendly with him. I got along with him great. And seemed like a nice guy. I didn't know him well. But when I ran for office, he was very hostile.
He said some not so nice things about you, sir.
And
yes.
It's hard, like you, we're human beings.
Right.
And we don't like to have things cloud our judgment, right? But when you knew someone and you were fine, and then you run for office and he made some terrible statements. So I don't know. It's more difficult. It makes it more. I'm being honest. It makes it more difficult to do.
But more likely a no for Combs.
I would
sounds
say
like.
so.
Okay.
I didn't know that could be so personal.
That makes sense.
Like, what you mean?
Like that's like
I thought
everybody's human. Like
Yeah, but I thought that the whole pardoning thing was supposed to be about like justice
Lauren,
and who deserves
But I'm the one
it.
with the low IQ.
Lauren.
I just thought that it was.
Keep talking. Go ahead.
I thought that it was supposed to be like that. When I listened to that,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
know.
that's so unfair.
You've seen all the people that he's pardoned before, and you think if somebody takes a shot at Trump of all people, he's gonna pardon him?
What?
Well, listen, Diddy.
You take a shot at Jess. Jess, if you president, you pardon him?
No.
Yeah, it's clear. It's not even.
And if I do, I'm charging you way more than I charge everybody else. Okay.
Right.
Well,
Especially if you ran your mouth about me, you know what I mean? And then we
makes
see
sense.
how personal and how sensitive Donald Trump is.
Oh, we see.
We see that. So I was already expecting. For one, I never knew that Diddy said anything crazy about him. But if I had known that, I definitely wouldn't be expecting this man to pardon him.
Diddy shouldn't
Yeah.
be expecting that.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, his team has said that, every time they hear it, it's like, it's something that they don't think is out of reach, but they don't know whether it's going to happen or not. I will
Right.
say over the weekend, though, his team, they've been going back and forth in legal docs, and his team shot back at the prosecutors who are saying that Diddy needs to remain in jail until the sentencing. And they're like, y'all are reaching. Y'all are targeting this man. This makes no sense. And they actually included a letter from Gina. Remember, there was victim 3, and victim 3 never showed up to court?
Yes.
Victim 3 was Gina, who was an ex-girlfriend of Diddy's. She's been. Remember, she had like this. She was in the audience at the BET Awards when Young Miami had to sign. You remember there was two girls were there.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's Gina. She shot a letter and she said, I know he's made mistakes, but Judge, he's doing better. She has already come out and said that she's never been in fear for her life when it came to him. But this letter that she sent said that, their relationship had many ups and downs. They weren't perfect, but, he's getting himself together. And over the years, he's made visible efforts to become a better person to address the harm that he's caused.
Man. Gina, you was just on somebody's podcast a couple of years ago talking about how you was in fear for your life because he threw a shoe at you. Like, I literally put her in Jess with the mess before with that. And now we have this statement.
Yep. Well, I mean, I don't know I don't think the letter will work, but we'll see what happens.
Once again, trouble's easy to get into and hard to get out of, boy. That's why you might as well just walk the straight and narrow, when you can.
That's right.
Okay.
It was so funny.
All right. Well, that is the latest with Lauren. Charlamagne, who you giving your donkey to at 8:04?
I don't know yet. I really don't. Y'all making a big deal about this.
I'm just asking.
I'm just over here,
I'm just
trying to figure
teasing.
things out. It's Monday.
Just teasing.
I just want some cold
If it was
water.
Tuesday, I might be a little more focused, but it's still Monday at the end of the day. Just give me a minute. I'll shake off the rust in a second.
All right.
Yeah, IQ don't work until Friday.
What you say?
Nothing.
I know you didn't. You should have just been saying a bunch of nothing this morning. Like, why are you talking? You don't have to talk, Lauren. Like, I know.
All right. We got front page news coming up next, so don't go anywhere more. We're going to be here. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up.
Wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?